I figured I should stream this. I'm not going to answer as many questions in the chat today. I'm going to try to just write this. I don't know exactly what we're going to say. We need Edward Sealand to come out. Yeah. I can't lie to you guys as much as I want to. The videos aren't fake, guys. No one's ever going to come forward, guys. No one's ever going to come forward to claim these videos are fake. Nobody created these videos. That's the reality. Can't deny that the cloud debunk out there did tons of damage, but the reality is the evidence just stacks up too strong. It stacks up too strongly. Even when I was sitting there talking to Jimmy Corsetti yesterday, it didn't feel right. Something was wrong. Something's wrong. They played a strong move that we might not be able to have a counter for, but the reality is the evidence still stacks up too strongly. If people want to know why I'm still going, this is what I'll say. Because of all the people who are trying to claim victory, you're the reason why we're still going. Your dishonest attempts to try to tear me down and the case down are what gives away the facade. You know, if something was really fake, you wouldn't have so many people trying to claim victory and dunk on people over it, right? If I were the one, if the videos were proven authentic, I wouldn't be trying to dunk on other people. It'd be the last thing I'd be doing. I wouldn't give a shit about other people. Goes to show how dishonest they are. So what I wanted to say is, for the people who have been trying to dunk, you're the reason why this is going to keep going. You're the ones who are causing it to continue. Just remember that. Where's the song I want? There it is. So one other thing I want to say before I start writing this, I'm going to pause this real quick. I spoke with Jonas yesterday twice. I spoke with him with Kim.com. He was definitely on an airplane, definitely took pictures, right? But what really caught my attention, the reason why I made that post last night, is that he told us that he was contacted by somebody saying that via email, using a burner email account, which I'm not going to say the name of the email account, but it's definitely an account that was literally just made for this sole purpose of messaging him, that had some weird comment about how people are going to start contacting him and that how big it's going to get, and that here's how you can find the files, because he told us he has hundreds of thousands of pictures. There's no chance he would have ever been able to find the picture. No chance. They literally told him exactly which files to go look for. They said that they were somehow able to find his phone number from some archive edit date. Like, it's way too complex. And it was linked directly to potentially the 6-day-old Reddit account. So the 6-day-old Reddit account, the one that posted this thing saying, thank God this has all been debunked, blah, 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 that has no explanation for how they were able to find these pictures in a needle in a haystack. They falsely claim that they found them within 20 minutes. Like, there's no chance, man. I'm looking at the cloud pictures after being told that they match, and I still can't even figure out what they're looking at. There's no way that somebody randomly was looking through cloud pictures and like, oh, these clouds are exactly it. We found them. It's not even a needle in a haystack situation. It's just completely implausible. It had to have been set up. And so then the thing that caught me off is that Jonas said, when he was talking about it, he tells us that he gets a message from somebody saying, this is where you should go look for these pictures, blah, blah, blah. Because it makes sense, right? Jonas is a guy that is an honest person, And so when he looks at it, he goes, oh yeah, these clouds look like they match, right? Blah, blah, blah. And he's immediately on board with it. And so they picked somebody who they knew would be able to be somebody who has credibility, right? Because he's an honest guy. You wouldn't be able to prove that he's doing anything dishonest. It's just, it reeks of intelligence playbook, just reeks of it, guys. And then he says, but here's the thing, because we asked him, Kim.com was asking smart ass questions, man. I'm so glad that he was asking there, because he had a separate interview with him. Super nice to Jonas. Probably nicer than I was at first, because I was highly skeptical at first when I first talked to him. And I want to apologize to him for that. But Kim.com was asking all the questions about the pictures and everything. And then he asked, well, can we get in touch with the owner and figure out how many people downloaded the pictures? Because really, we should be able to figure out how many people downloaded the pictures within, 70 days? How many people could it be? 1, 2? Can't be that many people. This is a tiny website. So if there's a hoaxer out there, why aren't the debunkers trying to figure out who the person is who bought the pictures? Right? Shouldn't they be able to prove who the person is who hoaxed the videos then, if they think that these were faked from it? The fact that the debunkers have just claimed victory and given up is also super weird. And I've told Jonas, our stuff moves. He's like, well, people could have added the effects. Sure, man. Well, where's the hoaxer at, man? Where's the hoaxer? The $150,000 bounty is still out there. Kim.com hasn't rescinded it. So where's the hoaxer? And I'm not going to say exactly how much Jonas is going to get from Kim.com, but it's not the bounty. Okay. It's a fraction of it, small fraction. But it's still a really generous offer, frankly, in my opinion, for somebody who just found some pictures, right? And so then Jonas says, well, what if, he said the website used to have a big problem with getting pirated. And then what the pirates would do is that they would take all the pictures and they would turn it into a torrent. And then people would download the torrents of all the pictures. And so he said, well, maybe the person who hoaxed it got it from there. And I just reversed that logic last night. I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. If there's a torrent out there somewhere, theoretically that torrent's going to have different images on it. If somebody actually, if this really was a sophisticated operation that was conducted here, to take the clouds from the videos, isolate it using AI, and then to insert them over real images that could be found later on, then what that would mean is that there's a torrent out there that has these other images without the clouds added to them that haven't been manipulated. And if that's the case, then, and this is a long shot for sure, right? This requires pretty sophisticated disinformation. It would require the intelligence community. I mean, we're talking sophisticated operation. And even Jonas said with Kim.com, it's not impossible for them to have modified these, 24 or 14-bit raw files. It's not impossible. He even admitted it when I was talking to him. I'm going to take a look at my notes. And the only people that could have pulled something off like that is the intelligence community. So this is the chance here. If you want to know, if you want to be able to prove that the videos are fully authentic, they screwed up. What they did is if they pulled this play, they gave us an ability to prove the entire videos are real. Yeah, the reason why I feel better is because I figured it out. I figured out what they did. Because here's the thing, the evidence stacks up too strongly. It stacks up too strongly. It just doesn't explain any of this stuff that we're seeing, right? These cloud pictures. So I'm sitting there trying to figure out, how did they outplay us, right? How did they outplay us? This is the only explanation that makes sense on how they would have outplayed us. Is that they inserted the cloud images over to real images, and they set somebody up who's an honest guy to quote unquote find them, so that the internet will go, oh, this guy finds the pictures, right? But here's the thing: if we can prove they modified the pictures, it's all over. We win the whole thing. Proves the videos are real. Proves that the intelligence community is trying to cover them up. It would prove everything. It's kind of like a situation where they play their ultimate play, but then we just counter it. Yeah, editing the raw file would be a monumental task. We're talking about something that would be an operation that probably would take over a week. They would have had to plan this out, and they might have, because the videos were getting so much attention, and they had no way to debunk them. They would have needed a real operation. They would have needed a serious operation in order to make an undisputable debunk, make a strong play. And if you think about it, it doesn't even debunk the second video, right? Why are the clouds matching two videos? So it's pretty bizarre. No, that's just the last time they were updated in the database, Rotary. So you guys gotta stop thinking about all these the debunks the rebunks that I've seen that are out there don't stand up to scrutiny, okay? The picture, the website was changed in 2014. The reason why there's edited dates on there is because that's when the database was updated most recently. That doesn't prove that they were modified on that day. So, what only way, guys, if you want to focus on it, please listen to the words I'm telling you. Please listen to the words I'm telling you. You need to find the torrents that predate even potentially 2014 of CG textures clouds. If you can find the torrents from CG textures clouds that have pictures that don't match these pictures, and they have like, they're similar but they don't match or whatever, then that's going to be absolute proof that the pictures were manipulated. That would be absolute proof that the pictures were manipulated. And if we have absolute proof the pictures are manipulated, it's all over. We win. That means everything's real. That means the intelligence community has been manipulating it, and they put out a very sophisticated attempts to discredit the case. The only person who could have pulled this off is an intelligence community. That would be the only way. So I'm telling you, that's what has to happen. That's probably the only way that they're going to get caught if this is the case. I agree, it's a long shot for sure. It's a long shot. Now that's not the only way that's not the only way we win though. We have other ways to win too. The other way we win is this, what you see on the screen right now. We need Edward C. Lynn to come out, whistleblower protection, and say that the videos are real. Now imagine how risky this is for him, guys. Imagine how risky this is. We'll do an explainer on the drone video in the next few days because it hasn't been debunked. But what we need to do is convince Edward C. Lynn that he needs to come out as a whistleblower. That's pretty much our only hope. I think that the intelligence community will have covered their tracks. It'll probably be very, very difficult to find a torrent that has the original pictures before they modified them. If they were smart, they would have wiped out any links to any old pirated torrents. I agree, Rotary. We don't even need the videos for a lot of what we have out there. And for my future appearances, that's what I'll focus on, as to not try to discredit the case in the eyes of many people. I'm still going to show the videos and what have you, but I'll have to focus on the conspiracy angle and the other stuff. Guys, Edward Snowden has nothing to do with this. Let's keep this in the realm of realism, okay? What happened in the last 12 hours? I slept for about 10 of those hours. God, I slept for a long-ass time. And I feel a lot better now. Yeah, the torrents are mainly probably pulled, but here's the thing. If somebody has the old torrent somehow, then that would also prove it. That's why I made the post. So I made the post, John, of course the NSA can get into people's files and computers. That's not even something that's even questionable, right? Like, of course they can. It doesn't prove anything. We need to know what they can prove. We don't need people to make a testimony saying, yes, the NSA can access people's computers. Of course they can. Of course they can. The question is, how can we prove it? What was I going to say? Yeah, so the reason why I made the post is, first of all, they can definitely read the messages in our Discord. You should assume that the intelligence communities can read every single thing that you post anywhere, even if it's encrypted. 100% they can read it, okay? I'm certain of that. So what this means is that's the reason why I had to make the Twitter post, because it's a race against time. They're going to be looking for any torrents, trying to wipe them off the internet. to make sure that there's no way that these videos can be proven to be altered. But what that means is we need to reach as many people as we can that are out there. Either we have to find the torrent somewhere before they find it, or we would need to have somebody who has the torrent on their PC that has been out there beforehand. But the best way is if we can get either Regicide Anon. Like, who's Regicide Anon? Why has this person not come forward? Why has Regicide Anon not come forward? Does that mean that they also went to prison as well? Can't figure it out. Maybe they weren't an American? I don't know. So, what are we going to tell Edward C. Lynn? Do you think the second video will get the same slapdown? We know what they can do now. They've shown us what the capabilities are of their apparatus. They've shown us what they can do. They can manipulate files out there. They can use AI to insert images in there. So they've kind of given away their capabilities with this play. It was a very, very, very strong play. There's not much we can do about it in retrospect, other than what I already stated about trying to find the torrents that would prove that they were manipulated. So yes, we have to make sure at this point that we realize what we're really up against, right? We have to realize what we're up against. They're going to be able to falsify pretty much anything they need to do to discredit the case. They can, I mean, they could come after me. They could take me out. I mean, with this kind of capability, with this kind of desperation, there's a lot they could do. Yeah, they could get to Edward C. Lynn. They could. Ultimately, we're up against somebody who's way more powerful than we are. Way more powerful. They could do anything, guys. They could do really anything. The coordinated attacks on me are not organic either. They have control of a lot of people in the UAP community, etc. That I've been sure about for a long time. Can you turn on membership for even $1 a month? Super chat will allow people to be members. I don't know what that means. I don't really understand how social media works or YouTube. So if you can explain my channel, what the significance of that is, maybe. Yeah, the big question is, where are the passengers? Where's the plane? Where's the plane? Right? If you think the videos are fake, where's the freaking plane? Big question, where's the plane, right? Anonymous, if Anonymous is out there and wants to help, find the original sources of these pictures before they were modified. It's game over if we can find versions of these pictures that don't have those clouds in them. It's game over. Straight away game over. Or if the clouds have been manipulated to some degree to look like our clouds, that would be game over. We'll get into the science later tonight, guys, but right now I want to write this article. I'm just thinking about it. The depth of the ocean is not deep enough to not find black boxes, by the way, either. They should have found the black boxes, too. None of this adds up. None of this adds up. I also need a video, too. If anyone can think of any video, Turn on membership options for your YouTube. I'll take a look at that later. People can look in the Wayback Machine. That might help as well, but I imagine that they can manipulate the Wayback Machine. If they can do what they did here, and they can have the AI clouds get inserted into images and onto Jonas's PC from a raw file, then they're gonna definitely manipulate the Wayback Machine. So just be careful about that. We can't even be sure they didn't manipulate the Wayback Machine before we saw the videos. Yeah, the Wayback Machine can't really verify, guys. That's why we have to find the torrent from somebody else who had the torrent of these pictures. If somebody had the torrent of the pictures from cgtextures.com of the clouds, and they can compare them to the raw files that Jonas released, and we can find a discrepancy, then we just simply win. I thought about that last night, and I gained new hope, because I thought, wow, wait a minute. If what they did, because I kept trying to figure out how could they have pulled this off, right? I was skeptical of Jonas. I talked to him. I thought, Jonas isn't lying to me. He really took pictures that day on the airplane. I looked at all the rebunks that people out there. I looked at all the rebunks out there. I thought, I'm just going to say the stuff that I've already said. I looked at the rebunks. I didn't find anything that was very credible, except for the one that looked very weird, is the one where it looks like the plane was airbrushed out. Now I'm thinking about that one again. But the ones with the dates and the modifies, none of that stuff stands up to scrutiny. So that's why I haven't posted any of that stuff. But when Jonas told me that he was contacted by somebody, and that it was potentially the same person as the 6-day-old Reddit account that posted it on Reddit, and the way that they phrase is like, everyone's going to be coming looking for you, blah, 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 was really weird, man. Like, just the way that they phrase. He read the email to us, to both Kim.com and I. And it was from a totally burner email account as well. Like, why would you not, if you're a random person and you're digging around for the pictures and you find this dude's pictures, why would you be afraid to email him on your real email account? Doesn't make any sense. You might even be able to get a reward. Why is he using a burner email account and a burner Reddit account? The answer is because it's one of these debunkers that might even be connected to the intelligence community themselves. There's no doubt about it. And if we were to reach out to this Reddit account, my guess is they don't want to be identified because they're full of shit. This whole thing just stinks. Whole thing just stinks for sure. It's the same playbook as the icy slide bullshit as well. Plus, Reddit is completely under government control as well. So it's just, why would they, all this stuff coming out of here, like, it just didn't feel right. Of course, and I even said this in the stream yesterday, it felt like someone was cheating. And I still think that's what happened. Huh. Yeah, Jonas uploaded the pictures. We found the date. February 9th is when they were uploaded to the website, CG Textures, February 9th, if you guys want to know. He was in his 20s when he took the pictures. We asked about his age as well. He wasn't 10 years old. He was in his 20s when it happened. I'm trying not to dig down too much into the conspiracy angle, but you have to realize that these videos being real are the biggest damaging thing in U.S. history to U.S. intelligence by far. Not just that. The amount of people and what people have to lose stacks up into the trillions of dollars for these. These videos would take down Lockheed Martin. These videos would send many people to prison for the rest of their lives. These videos would cost potentially trillions of dollars in lawsuits. Just the lawsuits from the families to the U.S. government would be in the hundreds of billions. Look at it from this perspective. Alex Jones got fined $1 billion for, quote unquote, lying about Sandy Hook, right? How much do you think the U.S. government's going to get fined for or sued for by all of the families of the victims for disappearing the plane, for lying about it for 10 years? We're talking hundreds of billions of dollars. So they have a huge, they're never going to let any of this stuff happen. They have a huge reason to try to keep these hidden and pull out all the strings, send all the intelligence communities to try to discredit them. Yeah, the 6-day-old Reddit account finding the images in 20 minutes is the most unbelievable thing I've ever heard about in my life. We actually have proof. I have proof that other people tried to reverse image search back in August, and they weren't able to find the pictures. How is this account all of a sudden able to find them? When I was looking through Metabunk to find how is this account able to find them in 20 minutes? No chance. No chance, guys. 6-day-old Reddit account finds the pictures in 20 minutes. Jonas said he took hundreds of thousands of pictures. Hundreds of thousands. This stinks. This is an account that likely sent Jonas the message on the burner as well. And so then I said, okay, well, I was looking up the trajectories of the satellites. Where is it? I was looking up the trajectories of the satellites. So I went to the Metabunk website. Somebody on August 20th was reverse image searching on the clouds and couldn't find anything. This was months ago. Now somebody all of a sudden found all the perfect clouds in 20 minutes. This is directly from the Metabunk website. August 20th. Trying to run reverse image searches on the clouds in the alleged satellite videos. Nothing so far. Any companies might have famous stock image compilations of clouds that might not be indexed on Google. Now somebody comes along and in December when the thing's getting heated up, a burner account. Just, it doesn't add up. Not, especially in the weight of all the evidence that we already have. And now this random fake account pops up and says they found him in 20 minutes on the Textures.com website. Jonas himself couldn't even find the image, even after being told that it was out there. He searched through the website. He couldn't even find his own image. This guy found it? How? No way. This is not even a needle in the haystack situation. This is just like straight up impossible. Yeah, my channel. Thanks a lot for the donation, man. I'll take a look. I'm not going to do it right now. I'll look at the YouTube settings. Maybe I'll set it for members for $1 or something like that later. DI370 DPX 370 9DDY 2B1I 6L. This thing just doesn't stack up. So I thought about this, and I thought about talking to Jonas, and then when Jonas told me about the torrent thing, that's when I had the idea. I thought, wait a minute. And this was late last night, by the way. The weather seems accounted for. So they found images that were close enough, right, with the same types of clouds that they could use. The original picture has to be genuine, I think. The original picture. Again, this is why we need to find the non-modified version of the pictures. If you find the non-modified version of the pictures, then we have absolute proof that the intelligence community planted the pictures or modified the picture. It makes sense because here's the play, and this is what I would do if I was them. So this is exactly, I'm going to explain what I would do exactly if I was them, guys. First of all, you have the best hackers and best resources on the planet. You find a place, pictures on the internet that have similar look and feel to the ones in our video. You run an AI to strip out the certain clouds from the video that you want to have planted in some other real pictures. Then you go on the internet, you plant those pictures, those clouds onto the pictures using AI. You replace the pictures with the real picture with the fake picture, the new one that you've planted the clouds into, or modified the existing clouds with the AI. And then you modify the data around it so that it shows all the original, shows that all the timestamps all show the original timestamps. You might not even have to do any of that. You even go through the Wayback Machine, make sure you hit every single one that's been accounted for, and you change those as well. You make sure that those all show the new updated picture. I would imagine this operation would take at least a week, maybe a couple weeks in the making. But you have a whole team of people do it. That's no, if they can teleport a plane, that's no problem whatsoever. That's exactly what I would do if I was trying to discredit the case. It's a smart play. Really smart play. And how do you counter that? How do you prove that they did that? And even if you try to prove that they did that, then people are going to think you're a conspiracy theorist, right? But, and I was thinking about it, I'm like, well, there's nothing we can say about it, right? Like, even if they did that, and this is why I had to come out with the statement, because even if they did that, there's no way we can prove it. But then I talked to Jonas, and then he told me that he had been contacted by somebody. And then he told me that the torrent might exist out there, that somebody might have pirated these pictures before they were manipulated. If somebody pirated the pictures before they were manipulated, then that means that there might be originals out there somewhere. If somebody can find the originals out there that weren't from Jonas's computer and weren't from the website, then that could prove that they had been manipulated. They might have made a big mistake if we can somehow find those pictures. Jonas does artwork, guys. We're not going to go after Jonas. I think he's a good guy. I don't have any reason to believe he's not. I talked to him for a couple hours yesterday on 2 different calls, so. Sorry, guys, I'm not going to recap the whole situation for every single person that joins. So you can take a look at the early recording. You can take a look at the recording yesterday if you want. Otherwise, you can just try to get caught up. So, not personal or anything like that. I can't just recap everything every 5 minutes. Guys, I need a couple minutes. I need to get another coffee before I write this. There's another angle that we can play as well, though. The other angles that we need Edward Sealand to come out. We need Edward Sealand to come out. Yeah, we don't care. Here's another thing. So FF no JG or GJ JG. The debunkers don't matter. We don't need debunkers to believe anything. It really doesn't make a difference what the debunkers believe. So if you're concerned about the debunkers, go back to the post I made yesterday morning. Okay? This is what I want you to look at if you're concerned about the debunkers. What is this bullshit? What is this bullshit? Adding more community notes to my stuff. I don't even care about the community notes, guys. It makes no difference. The people that think they're fake have no reason to be involved. And they can just leave anytime they want, right? So we're not trying to convince debunkers. I don't really give a shit about debunkers. They don't matter. So just a quick heads up. I'll let you guys read this. We need to do a follow-up to Edward C. Lin. I think that we could also get the government to admit that the videos are either real or they can say that they can't make a statement about them as well, would be another way. There's still angles of attack on this. I never said I was going to stop. I just said that we can't claim the videos to be authentic given the weight of the evidence. Yeah, I'm sure they listen to the call between us. So just a heads up, they can listen to literally everything you're doing. They've been doing that for a long time. Yeah, Sergeant Camacho, that's what we need. We need to have a message that gets these people to come out somehow. That's what we're going to work on here, okay? So that's what we're going to work on once I come back with coffee. I need about 3 minutes, guys, and I'll be back with coffee, okay? Hang tight. Back. Okay, we need to get hyped. Let's get hyped, folks. Where's our theme song? Wait, I can just play it. We also need an appropriate video to add. I was thinking of the Spider-Man 2. If you guys can think of a better appropriate video, let me know. Yeah, chat's on fire today, guys. Let's go, guys. We're hyped. Where's our theme song? God, I have too much. I have too many videos. Here it is. Why don't I hear anything?
Malaysian 370, contact Ho Chi Minh 120.9. Good night.
Malaysian
370.
Breaking news tonight, a Malaysia Airlines flight with 239 people on board, including 4 Americans, has gone missing.
From the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."
Yeah, sorry, I balanced it a little bit. Sorry, guys. I love this damn intro. I'm going to play it again because this thing is just freaking amazing.
Malaysian 370.
In fact, before all my streams from now on, I'm playing this.
Contact Ho Chi Minh 120.9. Good night.
It's just freaking amazing. If we ever do a documentary, this is going to be the beginning of every
news
episode.
Tonight,
right
a
here.
Malaysia Airlines flight with 239 people on board, including 4 Americans, has gone missing.
From the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavad Gita.
Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."
The way he says that, Oppenheimer says that, creeps me out, man. The way Oppenheimer says that just creeps me out. Let me see what's going on in my chat. People aren't going to give up on this, and I'm glad, because you guys are the ones that are keeping me going. You know what got to me the most yesterday? I was sitting there in Jimmy Corsetti's chat, discussion, and he's reading the messages, and he's going, lots of people still say this is real. Everyone's still saying this is real. And then that's when I realized, like, this isn't just about me. It's about everybody. Where is it? This one? No, that's not it. Crap, man. I've got too many videos, folks.
please do stay tuned
There
in
it
that
is.
way. We got a lot
Sure.
going on.
Can I give you my best silly wild-ass guess?
Okay, sure.
Somehow somebody opened up an interdimensional portal in that plane, went through it, and we don't know where it is or where it's going to come out at, but somehow it's lost for the time being. It will be found again. It fell in a hole.
Listen to this guy.
Okay. All right. Well, that would...
This is Don Lemon levels weird, man. 12 CM32, bud. I need you to chill with the caps. I'm going to have to bring out Nightbot, guys. Nightbot's coming out, folks. Nightbot will regulate you guys. Nightbot's in the chat, folks. You know what that means. All caps will get you guys your stuff deleted. Be careful. Yeah, was that my granddad? Yeah, that interview's wild, bro. Yeah. Should we FOIA some more people as well? We should FOIA some more people as well, folks. Let's do that. Good call, whoever just said that. You know what? I don't even care if I don't have any more interview requests. I want to get back to investigating. I'm exhausted with interviews. We're going to FOIA the DOE, Navy, CIA. We're going to FOIA everybody. We're going to FOIA everyone. Who else do we FOIA? We already FOIA'd the FBI. That didn't get anywhere. FOIA'd the NCIS. Thanks, Fifth Kind. Appreciate it, man. No, you can only FOIA government agencies. I don't think DARPA is a government agency either. FCC, I don't know what we'd FOIA them for. NSA, yeah. Heads up, don't use more than 3 characters. Don't use more than 3 emojis. Don't use all caps. Nightbot will get you. I wouldn't release anything related to Jonas, guys. I'm not going to dox Jonas. I'm not trying to make this about Jonas. My opinion is that he's not directly involved in this. He might be getting used indirectly, but he's not directly involved. I'm certain of that. Also, if you've been messaging me, I am getting like dozens and dozens of direct messages, so I can't respond to them all. I'm trying. I don't think I need a lot of help with FOIAs. The only thing I need to know is what we should FOIA for, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, the person who took the pictures just happens to be a graphic concept artist who works in tandem with visual effects people. FOIA the contracts. We'll never get anything out of FOIA in the contracts, though. It's a good idea, though. Jonas isn't a liar, by the way. I'm sure that. Although his stuff was, he had all his documentation like ready to go a little quickly, but maybe he's just a very organized dude. He said he would have never been able to find the pictures without the person emailing him and telling him where to look. Yeah, I don't want to attack Jonas, guys. People, of course, are going to attack him. And I told him, when I first messaged him, I told him he needed to be cautious. This Reddit post I will highlight because this is corroborated by what I told you guys last night. I was given the exact date and location. He told me straight up that the person somehow found his email. No, I'm not frozen. He somehow found his email and through some type of metadata or something on the old archive, and that they were able to use a geolocation on the EXIF data based on an island that was in the picture. So like whoever found this picture was extremely sophisticated in how they were able to find this picture. This was not a random person searching on a website and finding this in 20 minutes. That's not how this picture was found. No chance. He was directly contacted by email from an email account that was a burner email account. The person that claimed to have found the pictures was a burner Reddit account as well. 6-day-old one. Everything about the situation here stinks. The fact this was also on Reddit, again, this is the MO of the intelligence community, just like with the VFX debunk. Exactly. And why is Martin back on here now all of a sudden? Martin may have been compromised. He was part of our investigation early on and then went totally off the deep end. It was super weird, man. Very weird. I'm not going to hate on this guy, but what I'll say is that Martin has a lot of issues. And the fact that all of a sudden he's back into this when he told me he was trying to get out of it and not be in it is very, very weird. Weird. I'm pretty much done with Reddit anyway. Yeah, this was my only suspicion about Jonas here, was how quickly he had already been in touch with the owner, got permission to post the content and make a 20-minute video within just a few hours of being contacted. It was very bizarre. But I talked to him and I vetted him, and I think that he's not directly involved. I think they used him because they needed to have somebody else claim that they found them that wasn't the intelligence community, right? This is how you pull it off. This is what got me really suspicious. Why wouldn't the person that found these pictures be the one to come forward, right? And reveal themselves? The Jonas thing moving so quickly was very unusual too. Very unusual. Because they made him think that it was legit, right? They made him think that, oh yeah, here's these pictures you took, and he goes, yeah, oh, I took these pictures, but they don't have him realize, like, he's not going to remember the clouds that were in the pictures 10 years ago, right? So what do you think, guys? If we reach out to this guy, do you think he's going to reveal his identity to us? I have a feeling he won't reveal that. What if we offered him $10,000 to this guy? But he has to sign an affidavit saying that everything he found is real and that there's no hoaxing going on. Yeah, we're never going to find a hoaxer, guys. No hoaxers ever coming out with these videos. I love the flat earther bullshit. Like, why would you even come onto this post to even make this comment unless you have skin in the game? Right? Huh. Weird. Very weird. Just thinking right now. Yeah, we have videos of clouds moving. We have videos of orb puncturing holes in the cloud. You can actually see it interfere with the cloud before it even gets there. I mean, look at this video, guys. So here, I'll pause it. Right here, you can see the clouds already starting to be distorted. And you can see the very clear hole form. This is why when I had to think about everything last night pretty deeply and kind of think that, wow, wait a minute. We just have so much evidence. And even talking to Jimmy Corsetti, I'm sitting there going, man, I can't lie. Right? Like, we just have too much evidence. Nothing else adds up. He says, well, what's the best story? And I had to say, well, the best story to date is still the fire scenario by far, right? And then where's the plane? Jimmy Corsetti was telling me, going, well, where's the plane? We follow every lead. That's what's next. We follow every lead. We wait and see if anyone can prove that the clouds were faked somehow. Yeah, and why was Jonas even showing the clouds and making a video at all? That's the only thing I had suspicious about him at all. But the answer is because he's being set up, right? He's saying, hey, look at this. We found this, and he's going and looking himself. And then that's what tries to give it credibility. In fact, if you look at the community note on my post that they put on there, they actually even reference his video. This was definitely set up. Definitely. They made it a little too obvious. This is part of the reason why I started to sniff that something was smelling bad here with this. So if anyone's to blame for why we're still going hard on this, it's the people that tried so hard to debunk it. They gave away their intent. If they had just let it quietly die, then I probably wouldn't even be online right now doing this. But instead, they tried to come down hard. So they're the only ones to blame for this to continue going. So if you're out there and you're upset and you think that this has been debunked, well, you only have yourself to blame. I was actually ready to let it go. Guys, Jonas took the pictures. Yes, he took the pictures. You guys, if you guys haven't caught up, you need to watch the early stuff. I can't repeat it every single 5 minutes for people, okay? Yeah, good point, Nocturne. Thanks for the donation. I know Alethea. You ever heard of Mural online software for collaborative projects that would allow everyone to go away and solve problems for you without needing to drive every single button click? Is this an advertisement? Is that a bot? Either way, thank you very much for the donation, I suppose. I guess you just got a free advertisement. Or not, you got a $10 advertisement. Thank you very much. I don't know what that is, but it sounds interesting, guys. Yeah, the updates, everything on the websites could have been manipulated for sure. Keep in mind we're talking about people who can teleport an airplane. So anything online can be manipulated, 100%. An operation like this would have been probably weeks in the making, I'm guessing. They maybe have been working on it for a while, if this is really what happened, if this really was an operation. Vignac, I actually asked about the clouds. I actually asked about the clouds as well. Maybe that's an indication as well. We're looking at cumulus clouds, but Mount Fuji is 12,000 feet. That's actually a good point. We need to check into this, guys. There may be an inconsistency between the clouds and Mount Fuji. Huh. I actually asked Jonas about this. This might be a good element of debunking, guys. Listen to what Vignac said in the chat. Look at the picture. If we can prove those are cumulus clouds, which only form between 1,000 and 5,000 feet, like we did in our video, but that Mount Fuji is 12,000 feet, it could be proof that what we're seeing is a manipulated picture. Not certain, but it's something. It's something that can add up. We should take a look at that. Follow that lead. Follow this lead. Someone said something about Mount Fuji. That's interesting. But there is a weather pattern picture that shows that it does look like there's low altitude clouds. I like that, Honor. We'll prove the science right, guys. That's for another day or for later today. We're going to start learning about electrical engineering starting tonight. I've never been more driven to learn about science and go back to school potentially my whole life. Yeah, Vignac, I think you're on some... I think you have a good line of thinking here, man. I think you have some good lines of thinking. There should be some... if the videos have been faked to some... or the pictures have been faked to some degree, we should be able to figure it out. Can we look at other pictures of Mount Fuji and see if the clouds compare? The website changed in 2014, guys, so that's why you can't find the Wayback Machine. You have to go back to the old one. I talked to Jonas firsthand. I saw his face. I know what he looks like. We had a long conversation. If he's an intelligence asset, then he's a very, very, very good one. I think that he's... Guys, I played professional poker for like a while, so I have a really good idea when people are lying. It's not... It's a very subtle thing. This is why a lot of the people, these big name people, avoid me, because they know that I can tell if they're lying like instantly. This is why people like Ross Coulthart doesn't reach out, because he knows I can tell that he's full of crap in about 5 seconds. It's probably the reason why Lou Elizondo blocked me as well. Like, these people know that I can expose them in like 3 seconds, any conversation I have with them. What's the quote, Magic? That's Arthur C. Clarke, right? Or did he write it? He wrote it, right? Transistor theory, Hermes. Careful using all caps, guys. Nightbot's on the prowl. Nightbot's on the prowl. You guys want to know why I'm learning science? Because I want to force the DoD to come knock on my door. We're just gonna reverse engineer this crap. I don't give a F. I don't give an F, man. At this point, I don't even give a crap if we give it away to China or Russia. They better come. They better give me a call, especially if they're gonna come at me like this with these bullshit debunks. Exactly, Hermes. That's why we're going to electrical engineering. Hey, Krakadana. We're going to attack on all fronts. If we can find the image without being modified, we can win. If we can have Edward C. Lin come out, we can win. We might be down. It might be the fourth quarter. We might be behind, but this doesn't mean we've lost. We have to appeal to Lieutenant Commander Edward C. Lynn. It's one of the only ways. We need him to come out. This is somebody who I know probably more than anybody on this planet after investigating him. I know what type of person he is. He's a good person who just wanted the truth, who's patriotic military personnel. And no, I'm not LARPing. Edward C. Lynn will break through any bullshit. If Edward C. Lynn comes out and says the videos are real, it also proves the intelligence community faked the debunk. And it means that everybody who's been posting fake debunks is potentially compromised. It would expose hundreds of people as being disinformation agents. Which is why they're so desperate to make it go away, right? The amount of people that have stuff to lose has never been bigger. This conspiracy is the biggest conspiracy in the history of the world. That's why so many people are so upset about this. This is why the community is so divided. It's the reason why so many people are attacking me, because they have everything to lose. Everything to lose. All these UAP celebrities, all these fake FOIA request wannabe celebrities like John Greenwald, you know, they have everything to lose. Their whole lives are on the line. If this comes out, it invalidates everything they've done, their entire life's work. I understand why they're upset, but I don't give a crap about them. The real heroes are the people like Edward C. Lynn. This is somebody we needed to take a sacrifice. CGtextures.com was where it changed in 2014, according to Jonas and the owner of the other website. Yeah, the intelligence community will be trying to wipe out any torrents now because they'll realize that there's a way that we can prove what they did. That's why I had to make the post, because the reality is it's probably a race. We might not even be able to find the original torrents anymore. It was a while ago as well. The best bet would be if somebody randomly happens to have them on their computer. I didn't even want to make the post about it because, first of all, it'll make me look like I'm jumping down the rabbit hole. But second of all, I didn't want to give away our play, but they have been reading our Discord, and I already mentioned it, how I had come my thought process. So that was the reason why I did it. Even yesterday, I thought, well, it might be safer for Edward C. Lynn if this goes away. Right? It might be safer if this goes away, but we need him for the truth. Oh, I'm going to taunt the intelligence community. I'm not just taunting them. We're at their door. And if you think I'm done with that, you have no idea. You haven't been watching me very closely if that's the case. I don't give a crap at all. I will expose the spooks. I will expose every single one of them and drag them into the light. Ronald Pandolfi, I know you're out there. I know you're watching. I will drag you into the light and all your little spook buddies so that everybody knows who you are. Just to say that again, Ronald Pandolfi, I know who you are. I can find everything about you. I will drag you into the light if you keep coming after us. I wish you the best. Good luck. If anything happens to Edward C. Lynn, I will look up every single CIA agent, including Ronald Pandolfi, and I will make every single thing about them public. Every single thing out there. If you think I haven't been searching, you're out of your mind. If you think you're hidden, you're not. You're not. Just look at what we did with Malaysian Airlines. You think we can't find out about information about the spooks? Yeah. We can. I got the clip. Thanks, Carleono. Sure. Even just my headphones are on. Oh yeah, I've got my sound off. That's why. Even just going through this right now has got me starting to get emotional. He's the guy. He did it. Wait, where did that chat go? What the freaking hell? Where'd chat go? There's chat. I'm waiting. I'll show you guys the clip after I've got this. Banner, you gotta watch out spamming or Nightbot's gonna get you, bud. Here it is. This is the one. This is the scene right here. When do they say carefully he's a hero? You're looking at the topic right now.
Slower, gently.
we need it right here. I'm trying to clip this real quick. Is it the IC Attorney General? Inspector General, Intelligence Community Inspector General. It's kind of long. Maybe that's too long. 3 minutes might be a little too long for a clip, huh? Let me just see what we can do here.
He's mine!
You want to get to him, you got to go through me.
We're just going to do the whole clip. Well, we're not going to be monetizing this one because we got to watch this video. do we think, chat? For the people like Paulo who want us to stop, I just want to remind you that you're the reason why we're still going. You're the reason why we're still going. When you want to know why we're still going, it's people like you. People that are brain dead like you are, that live in a mental prison of your own creation, that feel the need to lash out at people that don't think just like you do. You are the ones who caused this to keep going. Just remember that. Just remember that. The reason why people don't talk about flat Earth is because no one cares. People only talk about stuff they have a reason to care about. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 is pretty good, though. Oh, geez. I'm trying to get this clip downloaded. It's just not going, though. Maybe it's too long. Probably just shorten it somehow. It's not going. This is probably pushing the limit of how long this should be as well. Error occurred. Okay. Maybe I'll shorten it. Ooh. Come on. What the hell? To like about here. 640. See if that'll work. Why is my clip not working? I'm trying to clip this scene, it's not working. I literally read the chat nonstop. What are these percentage? Damn, I can't clip the scene. What the heck, man? Maybe if I do it in a different version. I'm gonna try this one again. This one's probably not gonna work either. Oh, God dang it, man.
He was a
thief! Man. This one's just got mad pop-ups, like just non-stop pop-ups. What is it? What did we put in? 640 to 915. So annoying, dude. 640, 915. let that flow. Maybe that'll work. See if any of those work. Can't download a clip from this website. Yeah, these clip websites just don't work. This blows, man. Okay, let me try something else. Banner, you gotta chill, man. You're like way too out of control, man, with your messages, dude. Just relax. You shouldn't be getting hit by Nightbot that much, man. Just relax. Yeah, I slept well. I slept really a lot yesterday. I wish if I download this, maybe I can edit it myself. Is that the play? Probably, right? Just download the whole clip and then edit it myself. That's probably my best bet.
Did you know that now you can use...
Let's see. I think that's what I'm going to have to end up doing here. Just grab one that doesn't have like stuff over the top of it. This one's got one as well. How about this one? This one's they all got watermarks on them. So annoying. Yeah, they've all got watermarks. Oh well, I guess they deserve it. Okay, that's not it. Let's do this one maybe. No, that one's not good either. Could just do movie clips. How about this one? Sorry, I'm looking through clips trying to find. They all put watermarks on the thing. Jeez, man. Surprised everybody's allowed to upload these to YouTube. There's like hundreds of versions of these. Why they all stop before the Doc Ock part? Ridiculous, man. How do they all stop right before the important part? Okay, I'm just gonna pull this one. Actually, we'll just do the movie clips one, I guess. Jesus, man. Take it easy, guys. Once I post this video, I'm gonna take off. I gotta go do some stuff. Crap. Actually, I probably gotta go like ASAP. This one's got all kinds of things on it. with captions. Okay, this is the one. We'll use this one. It's got captions for people too. Okay, let's download this one. I'm gonna try to edit a file here, guys. Should be fun. Okay, delete this. Not sure we're gonna get stuck here. We'll see. Oh yeah, that's what I should have done. Yeah, what am I even thinking here? I can just use snippet. The problem is it's gonna hit my it's gonna hit the copyright thing if I try to snip it while it's playing. Didn't I download some software? Let's see if we can use this software, guys. How does this work? I don't know how any of this stuff works. No free updates needed. Okay. Whoa! Scared the heck out of me. Holy crap. How does this work? How do I edit it? Oh, here we go. Ho ho, look at this. Oh, look at this. Neat. Oh, this is only 1 minute. How do I... What the heck, man? How does this work? This isn't right. Wait, where does this end? This isn't... Okay, I want this... How do I edit this out? Someone needs to teach me how this works. Is there delete? Oh, look at that. Okay. Wait. Didn't I just delete it? Why is it not gone, man? Deletes. What part I want is like this. This is neat. So let's see what we got now. This seems pretty good, right? Okay, save this. How do we save this? So what do I do now? How do I save this, folks? Export selected clips. No, that's not what I want. Save. I don't understand how to play. How do I save this now? This is so much work. What do you do? How does this work? What's this button? If you haven't been able to figure out that I'm definitely not the hoaxer, you should be able to figure it out now. I don't understand how you save this. Does anyone know how this works? How do I save this? I want to turn the, I've got my clip. All I want to do is save it. File save as. Save project. This is a project file though. This is not the, I don't want a project file. I want the actual clip. I don't get it. What's this software called? Export selected clip. I really have to log in. Oh, okay. There it goes. Save Spider-Man to MP4, recommended, blah, blah, blah. Save. We're going to change this location. Downloads. Select folder. Export. What's this? Aw, man. What the hell, man? Of course. You guys told me this was free. Now I've got to pay for crap. Oh, okay. I already paid, apparently. $80. Of course, it's an $80 buy, huh? Okay, I'm buying this again, apparently. Of course. Can't export clips unless you pay nearly $100. Sorry, guys. Now I've got to do a confirmation email. Man, dude. Okay. Wonder share. Now I've got to register. Man, dude, what? I already purchased. And let me see here. Hold on, guys. This is the wrong account. Sign up. Login. Google. Ashton. Continue. Okay. I don't have a password. There it is. There's the password. Okay, I think we're good. I think we can export it now. Aha! It's exporting. Ah! That was a struggle, huh? Like, I can't move it right now. It's stuck. Why? Because Spider-Man's awesome. Adware, maybe, dude. Okay, let's open the folder and see. Did it work? Spider-Man 2. Oh yeah, it worked. Oh, perfect. Perfect, folks. Perfect. Perfect. Oops, that's not the right one. You gotta be kidding me. God dang it. You can't remove this either, can you? I can't remove it. No. Wait, I can't lose this. Hold on. I'm scared now. I have to repost everything now because of that. I just added the wrong video clip. Holy shit. Can't believe how bad I just messed up right there, guys. Oh man, I attached the wrong clip. There's no way to remove this either. As far as I know. Does somebody know how you can remove a clip? There's no way to, once you've added something, like there's no way to remove it. You have to like literally make a brand new post. My God, dude. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus, man. Add the wrong clip. Add the wrong clip. Okay, what was the other post? I'm not going to delete that until we've posted this. Well, whoever's been donating, thanks a lot for Wondershare. Hopefully it's not malware. Hopefully it's not malware. Dude, what? Sure. Okay, let me close some stuff here. All these clips I've got. Let's just do one more read of it, chat. Make sure we're good. I'll answer some questions if you got. Guys, nothing's free, man. Nothing's free. They all have like things where you have to pay and what have you. Every single time. They always do. go, chat. Let's go. Whoever just donated. Gunamua. Richard Dolan may still reach out to you through Twitter. According to his response to my personal post on his site, he does not know the video. He didn't know about the videos as of 2 days ago. Yeah, I've got to bounce. I've got to take care of some stuff. I've got some podcasts I'm doing later tonight as well. But we haven't stopped. The haters can keep on hating. It doesn't make any difference. It doesn't matter to us. Thanks a lot for the Richard Dolan thing. He followed me, then unfollowed. If he wants to talk about the videos, I'm always free to talk about anyone, the videos anytime, everybody. Make sure the world knows about what happened to MH370, everybody. If anything were to happen to me, I would want you guys to keep telling the truth about what happened to the videos as well. So, I appreciate you guys. You know that. We'll talk soon. And have a good evening, everyone. I may come online after I do Investigate Earth podcast today. We got stuff we got to go through. We got stuff we got to talk about. I appreciate everybody.